Whoa, 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 whoa. It's gonna... Just have to turn down the music now. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day, no matter where you are in the world. Oh, straight away. Levi, what is going on? You absolute stallion. How's the cinema going? It is good to see ya. Coffee? You know it, brother. I've been good, thank you. I've been good. You working today? What the hell am I doing here? Ref ban or... Oh god, not this quest. So I need Yowler and Ref ban or... Okay. I've recently fallen in love with GJ White Mocha. $10 though for a fucking large coffee. Oh, Gloria Jeans. Right. Brother, you're drinking like 2,000 calories right there. Just the 2,000 calorie white mocha. Nah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, brother. I know you're working it off. $10 for a large though, mate. Doesn't matter, you can afford it. You're chilling. Are you getting like, what are you getting with it? Like a ham and cheese croissant? The Classic Plus leaks looking real. Consistent info coming out. Basically showing the data slate is real and Arthur's movie is all but announced. That's my most highest hype for me. Well, that's a cool concept for a movie. It better be Henry Cavill, like you were saying. I think that's such great casting. I'm glad you're excited for it, dude. Is the music too loud, everyone? I think it's like might be a little too loud still. Levi, so I've had a 3-day break because too expensive. No, I don't want their microwave stuff. Usually get Subway for lunch or take Spagbowl. Well, Spagbowl always hits. Like, who complains about Spagbowl? You know what I'm saying? Did you see those blokes that are putting spaghetti bolognese on top of chicken schnitzels, chicken schnitties, to like have like, and then they grill the cheese over the top of it? Damn, bro, I'm surprised you're not on Ascension playing all the new classes. No, it does look fun, but I've committed myself to the PvP server right now. On Octo. But yeah, the COA does look fantastic. I reckon you should give it a crack, mate. I think you'd enjoy it. Take it from me, somebody that last ate a chicken parma probably 20 years ago. Probably even longer ago than that. Oh. That morning coffee, there is just nothing better. You could still have a vegan parma. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Probably wouldn't be that good though. Jeez, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. What's the weather like up there? 30 degrees and 100% humidity? Does your room have air conditioning at least? So we're gonna have to rely on the drops to get Rathven ore because we obviously can't mine. I'm a priest. Would prefer more of these guys to give me bloody experience though. Oi, cheers, mate. Thanks for gifting a sub, brother. Appreciated it. Do you want me to gift you a sub? I can probably gift you a sub if you're tired of ads, bro. What a name, Flicking Beans. That's a legendary name. Ah, fuck. Nah, fair enough, brother. What'd you have for dinner last night? Oh, did you end up getting that book set posted off? Did you take that with you, or did you get Dad to post it off? Feedback rap thing. What the hell is that? You gotten any negative feedback yet from any of those guys? Uncle Brett. Well, I didn't want to say his name for you, bro, so I was just calling him Dad. I was calling him Dad for your sake. But I think I've referred to him as Uncle Brad here before, though. How are his fucking fingers, man? Oh, bro. I saw his fingers. Rough as guts. You and fucking Uncle Brett, mate, are in the wars constantly. Like, literally cutting the tips of your fingers off. Massive burn on your arm. Like, jeez. Stacking your bikes, like, holy shit. Absolute war. Okay, we need more of these drudges. Also, at some point today, I think I'm gonna try I'm gonna try the Naga for a spell. See how we go with that. I think we've got I think we'll try it while we're here. I can't believe how well my burn healed. It's insane. How bad's the scar? Alright, there we go. Alright, we're back using the Naga. I haven't used a Naga for an MMO in a long time. You can see right there. Bro, can you send me a photo? I don't believe that there's no scar. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so... Oh, mate. I'm just gonna have to get used to playing like this. That's the thing. No, we don't want to fucking flash heal. Want to do this. Back into that. Is my mouse out of battery or something? I mean, look, it is definitely a more convenient way of playing. I just would have to get used to, like, where everything is by touch. And then up there is number 3, I think. Oh, we're getting smoked. Okay, I think this was a bad idea. Yeah, this was a really poor idea. Okay, I'm gonna pop that. I'm gonna pop a big heal. Okay, that guy's gonna run out of mana at some point soon. This is dicey, guys. This was a terrible idea. Why did I do this? Okay, we've got... Fuck. I didn't play that ideally. Alright. Levi sent me a photo of his arm. Holy crap. I do not believe that for a second. Do you... Mate. I can maybe see, like, those 3 tiny spots in the last photo you sent me. But apart from that, you got out of there so lucky. Mate, I don't... Maybe because you're young still? Then again, you were pretty quick to get treatment for it, weren't you? Like, you didn't wait too long, I don't think. I would say, bro, you got out of that incredibly lucky. Like, that by rights should have scarred more than it did, because it was a pretty bad burn. So, how quick were you to get treatment for it again? Like, you were... It was pretty quick, though, yeah? Maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours at the hospital. I know this is a silly question, but did you run it under cold water for, like, did you run it under cold water, or did you just, like, straight away head up to the hospital? Yeah, thought so. Alright. We gotta go up here. This should be chill though. Yeah, I still think you're incredibly lucky, brother. Plague Cloud, how about fuck off? So I don't really know how I feel about the mouse yet. Like, I know I've only just started using it. I'm still getting used to it. I'm gonna force myself to use it. Like, after I burned myself, I went and did a job, so it was like after 30 minutes, I was underwater for an hour. Huh. Well, at the end of the day, it, like, turned out okay. You know what I'm saying? No worries, brother. Talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for gifting a sub as well. What a legend. So my finger naturally, well, my thumb naturally wants to settle on the 8. I think that's 4. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's so awkward. I'm still getting used to it, the way it feels. It came much more naturally in high school. Okay, that's the 8. Like, if they had have moved, like, hang on, I'll show you. If they had have moved the rows down a little bit, because my thumb naturally wants to sit. My thumb naturally wants to sit on that little bump there. So that's where the 8 is. It goes up to 12. So using the top row is the easiest because, like, you've got obviously the edge where there are no numbers, and then the first row down is where 1, 2, 3 are. I think what would help is if the buttons were a little more textured rather than shiny. Hans, what's going on, mate? Good to see you again. I mean, it's going to take a while to get used to this in PvE, let alone PvP. I'm going to go think I want to go to... Tried out Sui. I just cannot deal with the retail-y feel of everything. That has been a bit of a sticking point for some people that really do prefer the classic feel of things. I do think the classes are awesome and a piece of art, but it is not my vibe. Well, that's the thing. If it still feels like retail, it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? It is also super crowded. It is an absolute mess. I think it is better to wait a few more days. Not too long though. It might shut down soon. Look, it could. I don't think it'll shut down anytime soon though. I think it'll stick around for a little bit. Especially if they end up shifting the servers around. Oh, you can farm Rathben ore. I think maybe that's what we should do. Like, is it likely that it will shut down? Yes, I think so, unfortunately. I don't see it sticking around in the extended long term. But obviously, I do hope that it does. Hans, I'm quite convinced that someone of their team will rescue the COA client. We can only hope, brother. We can only hope. Octo COA. See, now that is a distinct possibility. I think they would avoid the aquatic nomenclature though. Fuck, this feels weird. The button placement feels so weird. How did we not aggro that bloke? There's no way. Rename to Ascension then. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Is there an in-game like player counter? Actually, speaking of which, I haven't done that today. 224 online, max online 454. Sage. Trying out the Naga, the Razor Naga, and I just don't particularly love it. It is a Thursday. What's the server time? Midnight. So midnight, yeah, Thursday midnight, or Wednesday midnight. You could maybe look at it like that. Depends if you've slept or not. I'll tell you what would feel more natural for me, having the buttons in reverse order. That's what would feel more natural for me. Like, shifting from one tooth, like, just reversing it. So making, instead of one being up here, have one being down here. But almost 500 is pretty decent for a Thursday. Plus, for a PvP realm, I still would be... I would be surprised if we ended up getting a player count over, let's say, 750. I would be shocked. Here we go, fellas. We've got Yala right here. Yeah, I really don't see us killing Yala on our lonesome. No worries, Hans. It is still growing. And to be fair, the PvE realm is very healthy right now. PvE realm's like 2,000 plus players. It got too crowded for me, so I was really thankful when the PvP server got introduced. One, because PvP server is my preference, and two, because 2,000 people online at once is just, you know, it's not my preference. We're gonna go check for the rare spawns. Bruh, get off me. I usually can get groups for dungeons in under 30 minutes, even as DPS. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not complaining about it. I just prefer a little quieter. I've always sort of done my own thing a little more. Okay, we are going to get rid of that, though. Snow flare up. Snowflare's cooldown timer is only 2 hours. No, I could have swore there was a rare spawn condor over here sometimes. Because I know Chatter's down here, the spider. I'd be surprised if Chatter were up. Everybody comes to farm Chatter. Oh, Chatter's body isn't there. Priest warrior combo. They're multi-boxing. See, look at that. They're multi-boxing for sure. If that player was just playing, they wouldn't have minded. They would have just jumped over it. You're gonna pull aggro from. I mean, we could go up there and do get the Blackrock champions, but that quest is a fucking slog, man. I might go to Stormwind, relist the stuff up on the auction house. Okay, maybe I won't be doing that. Looks like I'm hiring a horse. You know, I think the problem with this Razer Naga mouse is that it doesn't feel as ergonomic when you're using it for the buttons on the side. Summons. So I might be doing Shadowfang Keep. I just don't have a flight path anywhere near there, which is a problem. But on the other hand, I've got to get those flight paths anyway, so... Schlong is looking in the world chat for DPS. You know, I wouldn't mind like testing out a different mouse just for the buttons, the MMO buttons anyway. Corsair Scimitar. It's corded though. Razer Naga, Red Dragon, Corsair Scimitar, Elite Wireless Mouse, Steel Series. Never really used anything from Steel Series 4. Rocks 3. Yeah, there's just something about the ergonomics of the Naga that I don't love. It just doesn't feel particularly great in the hand. Like, granted, I've only been trying to use it again this morning for this stream, just for the sake of using it, but I don't know, maybe it's going to require me holding, like, the mouse in a different way. But then if I have to, like, hold the mouse in a different way and, like, relearn to hold the mouse, it's like, is there really any point to that then? Yeah, I'm gonna hand this quest and I'm gonna make my way up to Shadowfang Keep. What a slog. Make our way up there. Oh, wrong guy. Brother Paxton, what's going on, mate? Oh, huge upgrade for the boots. Absolutely huge. This song is like so much louder than the rest of them. This mouse is a lot heavier as well. Two STEM, two intellect. So the price for the SteelSeries Aerox 9 wireless is generally like $250, but with Amazon, you can get it here in Australia for $169 brand new, which is a pretty good price. I don't know if I would fucking... The thing is, it's a gamble. It's a gamble though. It's like, would you spend like $170 on something that doesn't feel good? Something that you would let sit? Whoops. Brother Christoph, good to see you again, mate.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Got the wandering boots now. Let's see. Sweet. Those are only 3, so I'll just disenchant them.
How may I assist you?
Okay, let's list this stuff up on the auction house. Okay. Maybe it won't be so bad. Can you hear me, Sage? You guys are gonna buy more shell coin so the Talus doesn't think I'm retarded. These people are fucking hilarious. Yeah, but for some reason my keyboard won't let me send messages, so I have to use my laptop to type. Hate it here. Oh boy. Noticed an improvement regarding OctoWoW's jankiness over the past 2 weeks or so. I would say that OctoWoW has felt significantly less janky for me over the last month, I would say. Nah, that's okay, Sage. No stress. As long as you can hear me, that's all. Yeah, OctoWoW has been feeling pretty good. Not quite at TotalWoW or TotalWoW's level just yet, but definitely an improvement from the early days of OctoWoW. Let me tell you that right now. Heard that a lot of pathfinding in the custom areas is still fucked up. Yeah, a little bit. It's not ideal. Don't let me, you know, it is 100% still janky, but it is definitely improved from where it was. Nocturnal, what's going on, mate? Good to see you again, brother. With the right add-ons and fixes, it ain't too bad. Pets are retarded. Yeah, the pet pathing, oh man, in Grim Reaches on my hunter, the pet pathing is absolutely atrocious, especially in that Murloc cave. Oh, brother. So frustrating. But I mean, I would still rather be playing this than paying Blizzard a sub. You know what I'm saying? I will take janky pathing if it means I'm not giving $25 a month to Blizzard. I mean, what's fucking Blizzard's excuse? What excuse are they using? Their game's janky and it's fucking, you know, it generates over $1 billion in revenue a year. Elthan, good to see you again, mate. Pet pathing is bad, so Blizz like, yeah, exactly. You're level 51 now? Fucking impressive. What class are you playing again? I mean, look, this stream is a lot of things, and a Blizzard Circle Jerk is not one of them. Warlock, the Chad class, the Chad choice. Community gonna ruin Classic Plus like they did with every Classic version. So I did a short video, I uploaded a short video to the YouTube channel yesterday where I spoke about the latest leaks for Classic Plus, how they're doing a raid version of Dead Mines and a raid version of Ragefire Chasm. They're going to be Death Knight classes, but the list of changes isn't that much. So for anybody looking for a large degree of changes, they might be disappointed. Ooh, fuck. The latter is the driver behind all the shit happening, crusade against private servers, dismantling ESO. Regardless though, brother, it's still happening. It's still Blizzard that are ultimately, you know, being puppeteered. So I do agree that Microsoft is to blame more than Activision Blizzard, but still. Elf community. Oh, already read that comment. My bad. Sweet. Look at all these quests. I'm gonna go get this flight path while I'm here. May as well, right? May as well. When in Rome. Like, my prediction since day one has been Blizzard's official Classic Plus is going to be bare bones at best. It is going to be the minimum effort experience for maximum return. Now, obviously, from a business standpoint, you want to put in as little effort as possible to reap as much reward as possible. From a purely corporate standpoint, that makes the most sense, because of course it does. But I still don't think that Blizzard do themselves any favors, especially like now more than ever, by putting in the minimum effort. Blizzard really need to knock one out of the park here, because they've had failure after failure after failure consistently, except for the surprise release of Warlock class for Diablo 2 Resurrected and Diablo 3. Aside from that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of bots. There's going to be a lot. So here's the thing. There's going to be a lot of bots and farmers, and there's going to be no live GM support. Although according to that Project Camelot leak that came out a couple of weeks ago, actually it was 2024 when it came out technically. They're doing live GM. They're like doing live GM. They called it live ops for the first year of the server. I mean, why the fuck you would only support the server for a year with live GMs is beyond me. I mean, if it's doing, let's just say the server is doing consistently good numbers, and then at the end of that year you still take away the live GM support, like what kind of harebrained fucking business decision is that? Makes no sense. Like, there's obviously time for them to change this. There's obviously time for them to revise those decisions. But yeah, like you're saying, Hans, it's to pull people in and hope the inertia will keep them there. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. It's to make people feel comfortable, and it's like, oh, Blizzard have finally listened. They're giving us the live GMs that we always wanted. Hector, good to see you again, brother. I'm doing pretty well. It is 10:44 a.m. here. I'm pretty hungry. So I'm going to hit the BRB in a little bit, but I'm not ending the stream. But I will grab some food. I'll probably wait until like lunchtime or something like that, honestly. I can hold on until then. But yeah, we're hopefully doing a Shadowfang Keep run. Get some goodies there. After you people have their characters and achievements and shit. Ugh. Look, I'm not against achievements. Like, I loved achievements when they came out. Because when they came out in Wrath of the Lich King, I think it was Wrath that they came out in, like towards the tail end of Wrath, I believe. I was really stoked when they came out because I was playing the Xbox 360 then. I was an achievement whore, as we called them back then. That's what we just called them in my school. Achievement whores. I was one of those guys. Except I was a big fan of the Xbox Live Arcade. And I would buy all of the... I still have on my 360 hard drive all of the arcade games installed on my hard drive. Like Joust and Gauntlet and Robotron. Like, I've always been a massive fan of the true retro games. Like, not just like, okay, we've got like... When you think of retro games now, you think of like PS1, PS2, Nintendo 64, GameCube and all of that. I'm talking about retro games from like the late 80s, early 90s.
Well met.
Okay. Now, should we swim up here? Is that the move?
See you around.
Can we hire a horse? Please let me hire a horse. Please let me hire one of these rams. Please. Oh! Old, grumpy, and possibly retired twice. Goes forward when bribed, sometimes sideways. But it was, like I was saying, regarding the latest batch of Classic Plus leaks, you really have to have an awful lot of faith in Blizzard to expect them to not only release a competent product, but to maintain that product, which would be Classic Plus, over an extended period of time. So according to the batch of leaks before that, they were saying a year. They're going to support it with live GMs for a year. And if the game is as successful as I think it will be, in terms of, if we're only looking at it in terms of player count, I think they would do themselves a huge disservice. They would shoot themselves in the foot by not supporting the game for as long as there is a consistent player base. It makes no sense to me to release a game that is as hyped, or a version of the game that is as hyped as Classic Plus, and then not maintain that, and then not do constant bot sweeps or anything like that. Like, that, we all know the only reason why they're not sweeping for bots now is simply because there are so many players, like there are so many companies out there that are paying for subs for their bots and the farmers. So they take a huge hit to their bottom line by doing that. That's why you just never see those massive ban waves. They did that like one ban wave a couple of years ago where they supposedly got rid of 50,000 accounts or whatever, but it's meaningless. It was absolutely meaningless. It was just meant to make it seem like they were doing something when they really weren't. But that's just my take on the the live GM support. Elf, I think achievements in a non-flying environment are a good thing. No, I love achievements. Bring in achievements. I got nothing against achievements. The old hardcore add-on had achievements, if you remember. If you ever did hardcore on Bloodsail Buccaneers with the add-on before they added the official hardcore servers, the hardcore add-on had achievements built into it, and it was fantastic. And again, Blizzard really dropped the ball by not introducing hardcore achievements. Like, that would have just been such a great option. So I don't even understand why they didn't. Okay, we got 2 minutes left on the RAM. It's definitely getting us around. We should actually probably quest here. I forgot that there was a the flame here. I should probably do these on one character. Stylen A, I see you. Hope the leveling is going well, mate. Thank you so much. I've only really been playing on stream. I don't want to burn myself out of the experience, so I haven't really been playing off stream. It just means that I enjoy it more when I'm streaming it. That's all. I did install a new MMO, a new retro MMO. So at some point in the future, I am going to want to play that for a little bit. So I think that'll be cool. But we won't be getting involved in that anytime over the next couple of weeks. I'm still deciding whether I go into the game entirely fresh and just be an absolute noob, or do I create a character on the game, play it for a little bit, get a decent, or not a decent, but get a rudimentary understanding of the mechanics and whatnot, and then stream it. Cheers, brother. How's the druid going? It must be frustrating to some people watching the stream because I'm always leveling a character. I'm never getting the end game. I'm always just getting I'm always just leveling up. I probably could have taken the shortcut, but I don't really care about that. I'd rather just chill. Oh. What level are the mobs here? I'm pretty sure they'll be red to me. They're like 32. Getting there, level 53, just been leveling through a Wrathy base though since I've been back to work, no more vacation. Oh, don't you hate that? You can't play the game you want to play, you got obligations. Do you have any idea what you're gonna raid as? Or are you gonna stay a boomy? Yeah, especially when you're playing a boomy in a version of the game where you can actually get decent DPS as a boomkin. Well, boomkin could get decent DPS in classic. It's just that they were extremely mana starved.
Need something?
IXZ, hey, what's the pop like on Octo at the moment? Only busy EU hours or pretty good? I'm on the new PvE, the new PvP realm, and it is very quiet, but I love that. This is my preference as a quiet server. 203 online right now, and server time is midnight though. Max online today of 457. I believe the PvE realm is around about 2k. So if you're hesitant to try it out simply based on the population, I am on the much quieter PvP realm. One, because I prefer the PvP realms, and two, simply because I prefer quieter realms. When they opened the signups, we took on a lot of new players. An absolute plethora of new players. And I really think that eroded the community feel of the PvE realm. That's just how I feel about it. Like, I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that, but I just really prefer the quieter vibe over here. We got a lot of exiles from Epoch and Ascension. And while we're in beta, I really think they should have kept it semi closed, because we just got so many bad actors in here. We got so many players in here in bad faith that just take the whole experience for granted. Sabs, I'm definitely leveling my next character on the PvP server. I totally agree with you. Thank you. Appreciate that. And that's like coming from somebody that's been in Octo since day one, from WoW's closure. Oh, the Forsaken Courier. Nice. We're about to get smoked. I'm really excited for the AQ opening event. Never got to experience it, so it'll be a first to me. Hey, I'm excited for you, bro. That Warlock's gonna fucking smoke me. Is he gonna get off of his mount? Is he gonna cook me? He might just run past me. Yeah. I thought so. I thought so. Oh well. No biggie. See, that's just PvP though. Like, you should expect, you should expect things like that to happen. Hey, thank you for the raid, Sage. I appreciate it. What a legend. What happened? Your game was looking fine on... When I was watching your stream, it looked fine. I need like a face one like this where I've like got a bigger face for me and then like the game in the background or something like that. Let's go. Add source, game capture, add existing. Boom. Oh no, it's a different guy. Oop. I don't know. What are we thinking for like the face one? Do we do half and half or what? I was thinking like maybe we could do it just for this one when I'm like messing around. We could do like half and half. Like I've seen some like people do that. I don't know. Does that look okay? Fucking goblin. No. He's gonna smoke me. Bruh, fuck off. What the fuck? Why are there so many horde here? Dude, this is insane. Look. Whoa. Why are there so many people here? Okay. Fuck. I missed my psychic scream. Yeah, this place is fucking loaded, man. Why are there so many players here? Okay, these are fine. I can deal with this. Seduction. Great. Dude, there are so many players here. But this is the joy of PvP. You've just got to come to expect this. Immune? How the fuck are you immune to Psychic Scream? Oh, he gave up. I just lived. Yeah, no, this is the PvP experience. I'm here for it. I just find it interesting that there are so many fucking horde here right now. It baffles me. Hey, we lived though. By the grace of the light, we lived. Ay, ay, ay. Get off me, dog. Oh no. We survived the players. We survived the orcs and the undead, only for us to get smoked by feral mountain lions. Yeah, get the fuck away from me. This has been one hell of an ordeal. Yes, help me. Fuck you guys. Get fucking smoked.
Well met.
Yeah, I'm not doing that quest. I am going to get some water and then cook though. Server population feels great. What are you talking about? Go to PvE and compete for every mob and deal with one.
I supply only the finest goods. See you around.
Oh my god. Hurry up, I want to check world chat. Alright, there we go. Don't forget all the nodes available. Exactly. This server is great to farm stuff, still you want to run a dungeon, lol. 200 server pop at peak NA time is not good. It doesn't feel good waiting 3 hours for a DM group to form. Alright, we've got our clams back. And we also need some melon juice.
Hello. See you later.
If you truly want to do the dungeons, create a PvE toon. Problem solved. Did I get the flight path?
Light be with you.
Z, what's going on? What in the handoff game in this? I went AFK on Kimmy's. I came back into my room and make my bed. I see Sage. Now I see Maddie. Yeah, I know. We're just going through. We're going through. Hey, from the Orc Hunter, by the way. G'day, mate. What's going on? I don't have anything against you, bro. Don't worry. It's just part of a PvP server. I'm surprised they got away. The only time I died doing this entire run was from the Forsaken Courier group. I managed to survive the litany of players that I saw, but I got smoked by a fucking NPC. Just chilling, waiting on this total cutie to text me back. Hey, I haven't texted you today. What the hell? You actually died to my pet when I was using Eyes of the Beast, and you blamed the undead warlock. Oh, is that what happened? I thought I got killed by... I swear I got killed by the courier, man. Or one of the bodyguards. Either way, it is what it is. It's a PvP server. Sometimes you just gotta get smoked, you know? Yeah, fair enough. I guess I did get killed by a player. The NPC certainly didn't help. If I wasn't getting attacked by all of those, the Forsaken Courier and his bodyguards, I may have gotten out of there. Didn't want to kill you again, just wanted to get your blood pumping. I'm pretty chill when it comes to PvP, man. Like, you expect to get killed out in the open world, you know what I'm saying? It's just part of it. Like, I'm more annoyed that I have to do the walk than I than I have to, you know, contend with other players out in the world. The walk is way more frustrating than dying and going back to your body. That's just me, though. But I had to do it anyway to get the flight path, so either way, like, I don't have to do this again later on.
King's honor.
Now I'm wondering if I should go down and get... the Ravenshire flight path. I might do it after SFK. No worries, Z. Yeah, there is a lot of horde roaming around right now. It's kind of crazy.
He's too far away. I need to get closer.
You would think like all of these wizards and apprentices would get together and like actually storm this place. Never mind, they're alliance. I forgot about that. was thinking about the warlock that I was leveling before I jumped over on PvP. I'm gonna wait in here so I don't get smoked. Maybe I should have picked up a quest or something. Oh well. Alright, I'll be right back. Cheers for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. I went to get something to eat, and there's fuck all. I'll just load up on water and piss max. Fuck, bro. I'm drinking. Bloody hell. Keep your feet on the ground. Wait, why can't I wand? Alright, there we go. Look at us chads. Hector, mate, you need something on standby like noodles, so whenever you get hungry, you've got something ready to eat. I know, I was considering making a sandwich before I started streaming today, but I didn't end up doing it. I know it's entirely on me. I've got no one to blame here except myself. I try not to eat a lot of those noodles, just simply because of the sodium and all of that. So I'm using my mouse here. Whoops. I'm using the MMO mouse. I'm trying to train myself to use it instead of the buttons, because I think ultimately it will make me a better player. But you're right though, I should 100% have something on standby. I used to have like a tub of nuts there, like fruit and nuts, like dried fruit and nuts. So fucking cold here today. You know, hot and spicy. My chick got me into the kimchi ramen. It's really good. Oh shit. Alright, I accidentally used my buttons then. Binding chain. Oh, that could be good for you. I think like as far as like quick convenient food that I can eat though, like sandwich is probably up there. I know, I kind of feel like corn chips, like generally like my go-to is like I'll have like a bunch of tortilla chips, pickled jalapenos, refried beans in particular, like that combination is, oh, unbeatable. I just, like, I've made my own refried beans before, and it's always better out of a can. Like, Old El Paso, I think, used to do, it was refried beans with lime and chili, and that was, oh man, that stuff was so good. The only problem with it is the sodium. Oh, immune. How about fuck yourself? What did I have there? What is no longer there anymore? Heal, lesser heal. I mean, I could probably put like lesser heal there and just heal with that. Oh shit. I think the benefit of getting like a crit using the lesser heal justifies its use because it's like pretty mana efficient. I actually think I might put the highest rank of lesser heal there. Never mind then. Yeah, see how mana efficient that is? I'm spamming it and it's pretty decent. Pickled jalapenos are my absolute favorite. I buy them fresh and make my own pickled jalapenos at home, extra spicy. That sounds delicious, man. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. I actually burned my tongue and mouth so bad this time. My doctor said if you burn yourself one more time, don't even bother coming back here. Oh, that's rough. I know some people dry them out in the sun a little bit first because it gives them a slightly smokier flavor. Sort of like how you do like sun-dried tomatoes, but instead of like that, you do it with jalapenos and then you pickle them. I actually can't do shit. Bruh. Oh, brother, I'm out of room. Damn, I was hoping I'd get one of the saddlebags. Yeah, I do have Spirit Tap talented. I couldn't imagine leveling as a priest without spirit tap. Like, it just sounds awful. Like, could you imagine actually leveling without spirit tap? Try snipe spirit tap with smite if possible. Usually it's easier, but because they've got the anti-magic shell, super annoying.
I can't cast that.
Yeah, see? My usual strats aren't working in here. It's not fucking ideal for... it's not ideal for Shadowfang Keep, unfortunately. Nah, we should be okay, though. See, these guys is not going to be a problem. One down here. Okay. Nah, you're all good. Welcome back, Z. Welcome back. I almost passed on that anyway. Got my priest to 42 and just burnt out being That's why I'm on Hunter now. What level do you get Aspect of the Viper? Because early on in OctoWoW, the Hunter did get... I remember playing and then getting my Aspect of the Viper, and then I remember logging in the next day, patching the game, and then it was gone. I can't remember what level exactly that is. Along with a HD patch, man. Huh. That's interesting. I'm glad those patches are... I'm glad those add-ons and mods are working out for you, brother. I had it for a day. It was... I think it was the... Might have been the patch after that very first 1.18 patch that was broken as fuck. And then they had to slowly rebuild into it. But I remember having Aspect of the Viper for a little bit, and it was very useful on my Hunter. I've got it on one of my streams somewhere. It would have been there, because I only really play WoW on stream, just so I'm not burning myself out of the game. Bruh, get off me. I'll have to flick through one of these days and... Okay, so these guys are immune to shadow damage. Bruh, can you get the fuck off me? Dude, where's a mage when you need one? I need D-curse. And they're immune to shadow damage. Fantastic. Like, you would think that with the priest's kit in combination with Blessing of Wisdom would be chillin', but it's not great. Lucky my wand doesn't have shadow damage. That would be especially annoying. At least we're getting good XP in here, that's the main thing. It's hard to break the habit of actually using the action bar and instead using the macro keys on the side of the mouse. Hey, I finally got a spirit tap. There we go. So far, so good though. Alright, I just used the buttons then. The more you use the macro keys on the side of the mouse, the better it starts feeling. It's still so locked into just using the action keys though.
It's too far away.
I love how we've just like cleared the dungeon instead of just like getting the bosses because we're waiting on two other people. I mean, we could probably 3-man this entire thing. Like the extra XP has been really nice.
Not still recharging.
Tommy boy, what is going on, brother? How's the raiding going? Bro, why could I not? Why the hell could I not heal? Oh, Rag. I love Rag. Such a fun fight. I'm gonna put some music back on. Fuck.
I can't cast that's still recharging.
I repeat, do not start the fight. I'm mannering up. What is wrong? I should have said something in the chat. That's on me. Okay, what are we listening to now? Okay.
I can't cast that yet.
'Free at last.
I'm greeting. Hey. 3 and 6 spirit, not bad. Not bad to just keep on me in case I get a decent one-hander. I mean, is it really that fun as DPS? I just get near the boss, press like 3 buttons and run out and back it again. So the way I would look at it is, if you want a more dynamic sort of style of play, I would either go tank or heal. I think healing is the best because you can balance doing some damage and healing as well. I've always found healing to be the most dynamic way of playing. See, like in a fight like this, you can just sort of focus on just doing some DPS and then throwing out a heal if you really need to. Like, priests are really fortunate because they can power word shield and then renew. Ooh, never mind. Hey, look at that. We've got a new setup. I mean, so far this Shadowfang Keep run has been really positive. Pretty chill. No wipes, obviously. restore some mana here while I can. I should avoid drinking if I can just get enough mana here. I should be able to avoid it. Okay. Just need to get a couple hundred mana back and we should be good. Look at this scumbag. He just needs to be able to bubble now and then he's good. Bubble away from the instance as an NPC. Ooh, nice. Let me know in the chat if the music is too loud. We listen to some awful shit here. I don't mind subjecting it to subjecting people to it if it's like a tiny little bit, like if they can hear it, but if it's too loud, there's like... Dude, that fucking silence is rough. Yeah, if playing DPS is really that boring for you, I'd highly recommend at least trying out healing. Like, I always found tanking to be the most difficult role, but, you know, a lot of people find it rewarding. I always liked healing. Hey, I just got a 10-slot bag. That's a fucking clutch get. Scroll of agility. Do we just get a lag spike then? Nice. Shit. That would have been cool, but oh well. We're going through it at a good pace though, at least. Hans just made it to level 15 on COA. Queued for a random dungeon after seeing this. I am now uninstalling Ascension. Wait, why are you uninstalling it? Oh, that's sweet. That's a good drop. Absolutely not my game. As fascinating the classes are, not my thing. Yeah, it's the rude tail feel that I think is off-putting for players like us that prefer the feel of Classic. I still hope it stays up for the players that love it though. I will try it. I will get around to trying it eventually. It's just retail with different classes. That doesn't sound ideal. If I wanted to play retail, I'd play retail, you know what I mean? Silver, the classes are novel enough that the retail-esque feel of it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Like, again, like I am looking forward to trying it out, trust.
Still recharging.
It's good that we can like come together and like speak about these things openly, even though it's just video games and gaming. But we all have our little preferences for like how we want World of Warcraft to be. I think so long as it's not Blizzard and so long as we're supporting interesting ideas and novel ideas, people that approach World of Warcraft that way, I think we can all get along just fine. Like I think it's fucking beautiful that there are so many private servers on offer right now. Exactly, Hans. Like, we may eventually find a private server that doesn't suit our tastes, but the fact that it's there is a good thing, because it challenges Blizzard and Blizzard's monopoly. The way I see it, every private server is a threat to Blizzard, and a threat to Blizzard is a good thing. Oh, bloody hell. So I gotta lock in right now. For sure, we could be Wildstar fans and be screwed. Hey, there is that one Wildstar private server, but they're building it from the ground up again because the source code wasn't available, which I have immense respect for. I will actually pop that here. Hans, and I gave COA a thorough try. I salute Ascension's approach, but just like retail, it is not for me. See, I want Classic to be quicker than vanilla pace, but much slower than retail pace. I really liked the pace over on Season of Discovery when I was playing it, when I was first playing it. I respect the hell out of the people doing that, but like I said, they're screwed until they're far enough along to make it playable. Yeah. It's one of those things though, if you love the property so much, then the players that do want that, they're going to be enjoying whatever they can get at this point. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace that with that. Like, full credit to them. Full credit to them. Hans, I want Classic as slow as vanilla. I want it a little quicker, but I respect it. I think, like, for me, it's because I prefer the leveling experience, and I've done it so much, I want it to be a little quicker. See, Octo is good because you can choose slow and steady if you don't like the current XP rates. Which I love that they give you that option, and I love that they give you the option to just turn off the XP altogether. I think there are still people trying to rebuild Vanguard, and that shut down in like, what, 2016? Yeah, it was like 2015 or 2016. It was a while ago. Hector, the social aspect is definitely what drew me in. I love that part, but raids, mechanics, and class design, honestly, they're not great to me. Is that in Octo, or is that in Classic in general? The leaks of what I've heard of Classic Plus sound dire. I mean, it's bullshit until proven otherwise, but it basically just sounds like Season of Discovery on steroids. So I did a short video on that yesterday with the new round of leaks that had just come out. And the most that they're doing is a raid out of Dead Mines and Ragefire Chasm, supposedly. Yeah, Octo's XP rate is 1 times, unless you've got rest XP. Obviously. Death Knight in Classic will be interesting, but I just don't think they're doing enough with it. They're not doing enough changes. Like, Classic Plus should feel like Classic, but have a breadth of changes that add to the overall experience. And if the most that they're willing to do, if the most they're willing to concede is, okay, let's change Dead Mines, let's change Ragefire Chasm, let's just do that, throw out a new class. No, I mean, the rested XP rate in Octo and OctoWoW are higher than the rested XP rate in Classic. That's what I mean. Yeah, Battle Pass and cross retail rewards. That sounds fucking awful. Yeah, it's like, this sounds so terrible. This must be the truth. Only Blizzard could concoct something so awful. Like, if you see that there are a bunch of changes that basically mean that there's a lot of monetization, prepare for that to actually be true. Under Tense they did, but not under... I think it's still different under... in the inns. Select inns. Hector, I mean, both are social, but TotalWoW or OctoWoW is way more social, even though I'm not that social myself. It's still nice to hang out with people in game sometimes. Yeah, I completely get where you're coming from. I always preferred, like, doing stuff solo, but doing, Long Shlong, the paladin that's tanking, that's 4Oz in the YouTube chats. So, like, hanging out with people that are a part of, like, the community, I find that to be a good thing. Like, that's a super positive for me. Yeah, Joe, non-capital city inns get that charged XP rate. I am pro boosting. I am pro boosting so long as no money changes hands. I'm against RMT, but I'm pro boosting. But, like, obviously people can take it too far. I definitely don't agree with, I thought what they announced, how players had to lower level players had to turn off their XP. I thought that was tyrannical. Surely you can find a balance. Like, maybe boosting within, like, guilds or something like that. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. But there has to be a way that you can do this where players feel like they aren't being treated like children, but still you're contributing more positively to the community and the community spirit. Like, I think there's a slight middle ground here. I was talking about this with Royal Sub over on, who's over on Twitch. Shit, man. But we collectively agreed that they did take it too far. Like people that run their own alts through instances, like dungeons, to level up quicker. Fuck. That's my bad. Oh shit. Yeah, it doesn't help that it doesn't help that I'm trying to keep on top of chat as well. I'm sorry. You are against? There's 4 separate discussions on the forum about actually working gather stones at instances like in TBC. Look at that. Look at that as an upgrade. Absolutely massive. Hans, are you against the gathering stones, like the summoning stones, or are you against boosting? Did they change Feline Mantle's stats? I don't think so. Can anyone else confirm that? I will look into that quickly. Yeah, I like having to travel around. That's part of the classic experience, is going through the zones, especially on PvP servers where you encounter somebody like Joe that smokes me with her pet, you know what I mean? That's part of the PvP experience. Like, you're meant to keep an eye, you know, one eye behind you.
You too shall serve.
Okay, bring him down here. I thought you were meant to, like, mind control at this part. Bruh.
Release your rage.
Bruh.
Release your rage.
Nice. And I'll answer the chat in a second. I'm trying not to fucking wipe the dungeon here. Bruh, fuck's sake.
Your rage.
Sorry, I've actually got a mana up from you. We should be good. We should be able to get away with not healing anyone. Sweet. Ah, the fucking dagger dropped. Well done, everyone. Well bloody done. Joe, I think there should be a challenge you can accept at level 1 that lets you use summon stones but causes a big disadvantages, like 2-hour Hearthstone or something like that. Don't split the player base up like that. Some who use it and some who don't. Not a good idea. For anybody that was watching from the dungeon, thank you for hanging out. Had a lot of fun in Shadowfang Keep. Let me just rebuff everyone. I'm just gonna wait. Who won the dagger anyway? Oh, I fucking got it.
I can't use that yet.
Ah, sweet. That worked out well. I'm not going to use those mana potions though, Joe. It just gives the option for people who just like traveling to dungeons. See, I think that's actually a good idea because you can already turn off the XP. You know what I'm saying? And you can like turn your character into a twink. And doesn't turning off your XP and just staying at level 19, for instance, doesn't that affect the overall gameplay in the community more than giving players the option to, like Joe was saying, like summon around? Just as an idea, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm one way, I'm not saying I'm the other way. I'm just like, for the sake of discussion, like, yeah, then everybody's expected to be able to use them. If you cannot, you are less attractive as a group member. Unless you're a warlock, I suppose.
Greetings.
Okay, I'm going to put those up on the auction house. I'm going to put that up on the auction house. I've got all this shit here. Turning off your XP does not affect anyone else in group. Not being able to click a summoning does affect your group. I don't really know where I fall on that, honestly. Ah, fucking repair my shit.
I can't cast that yet.
What can I do for you?
Hello, Kimmy. How's it going, mate? Oh, daggers. Let's do it.
The Alliance.
Let's equip my beautiful new meteor shot. We can be a dagger priest. I'm pretty sure I've seen like comp videos on YouTube of people doing dagger priests. Like strength priest, for example. It's the same with having someone doing the vagrant challenge or whatever it's called. Yeah. Like where they're only like using different quality items and what have you.
See you around.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
How'd your stream go today, Kimmy? Bro, did I forget to repair? No way. Fuck's sake. I think buying the dagger skill got distracted me.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, and people are not exactly happy to see them in a dungeon group. But when you're playing WoW or, you know, OctoWoW now, part of playing this is having the expectation and the knowledge that there are going to be players out in the world that have the challenges enabled. What about like a server that does not have the challenges active, for instance? Like a PvE realm, for example, that does not have any of the challenges. The Together Forever challenge. I do love that one. I was a big fan of that. Okay, what do we got here? Putting that there. 150 to 25. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. kind of feel wrong selling these that I was given for free, but I don't think I'm going to use them, so I might just put them in my bank. Yeah, but the more of these challenges are around, the more you kind of split up the player base into different player base into different categories. I think that can get too much. You do prefer a more classic feeling, classic experience, though. You know what I'm saying?
Good day to you.
Okay. We need challenges that do not negatively affect group gameplay, but that actually incentivize group play. Well, I don't think anyone here would disagree with like having a challenge that encourages people to group up. Okay, get rid of that. Replace it with that. Okay, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna put these up on the auction house. What do we got here? Cooked crab claw.
Safe travels.
But I want more social challenges instead of hermit challenges. No, fair enough. What about if you had it so the people doing the challenges, the ones that affect the gameplay more, could only group up with other people that were also doing the challenges? Would that be a good compromise for you? That way it doesn't affect... That way their experience isn't affecting the players that don't do the challenges. Which I still think are most players. Most players are not doing the challenges. What about that as like a compromise between the ideas? That would be even worse. No, okay, fair enough. I will keep that. I'm gonna keep that as well. I'm gonna use those health potions regardless. You could give people a benefit to playing with someone with the summoning stone disabled. See, that could work. I do not want the player base to split. It's bad enough that we have an extra hardcore server. Did you, Hans, so I take it you preferred it over in WoW where there were the people doing the hardcore challenge on the same server as everyone else that was playing? I suppose, like you're saying, you don't want a split. You want people to be... See, I'm coming from a selfish place with that, though, because I prefer the feel of servers that have a communal spirit. And the hardcore server right now, if you go and play and try and level up a hardcore character, it's a very communal server. Everyone's helping one another. It's not like that over on PvE, where you have so many people that are acting out in bad faith. You've got so many people that have come into OctoWoW and they just cause a ruckus, they cause a commotion. I think letting in players like that is more detrimental to the overall environment of OctoWoW and any server than having the internal player base split up over in different servers. I would rather have people playing on a server that caters more to their experience. So for instance, you've got the hardcore players playing hardcore and they're just doing their own thing and they're not fucking bullying, they're not fucking trolling anyone, they're just trying to get to level 60, they're doing their challenge, versus actively having players doing the hardcore challenge here on the PvE realm, and there are so many people that are playing in bad faith that they're actively trying to ruin and take away from the people that are doing the challenges. So on WoW, for example, I can't tell you how many times I saw hardcore players that accidentally got flagged for PvP, and then they would have their hardcore run ended by people that could see that they were doing the challenge because they had the Still Alive title beneath their name, and then them getting smoked for it. So you're never going to appease absolutely everyone that's playing. You're never going to appease 100% of the player base. There's always going to be the outlier that doesn't like how you're doing it. So it's a fucking delicate balancing act of trying to make it so you've got the server here and you're appeasing as many players as possible with what you're doing. And regardless of where your stance is, that is a difficult thing to balance. It's a difficult thing to navigate. Hector. Oh yeah, I love grouping up here. Helped a rogue kill an elite as a duo. Had some buffs like Oil of Olaf, so I juiced us both up and we wrecked it. So much fun. That is part of the game. It is an MMO after all. Like, you want to fucking play with people. Hans, I agree that hardcore players having their own server is a necessary evil, but I do not want more of that kind of player base splitting up. The good old buff the randomly PvP flag player. Exactly. It's a fucking problem. Fuck's sake. You know what I'd really love to see here on OctoWoW? I would love to see them poll the community like they do in old school RuneScape. How that hasn't been implemented into a World of Warcraft server yet, official or otherwise, is fucking baffling to me. It beggars belief. Chad, can you let me know if the music... I do need a fucking massage. Sage, where are you? What was I saying? Something about the polling, maybe? Yeah, I just don't understand how they haven't implemented that yet. I think I was going to say something else as well, but I cannot remember for the life of me. Some strong masculine hands on your shoulders. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that. Although a neck rub, you know, wouldn't go astray. I can't tell you the last time I went and got a massage. There are so many, like, Asian massage parlors that have opened up in, like, the town next to mine. There's so many of them. There's, like, they're all competing with one another. Like, how many fucking cunts need massages? Like, the town has, like, 2,000 people. Do we really need 10 massage parlors? I swear it's a front. Oh, the music. That's what. That's right. Is it too loud? That's what I was saying. Thank you. It shouldn't be too bad, but I don't know. I'm not certain just yet. I'm looking forward to getting my monster out of the fridge. It's like these memes you see, like, they offer happy endings. I'm not sure. I've never inquired, nor would I, but it is possible. How many happy endings do you need? One for every day of the week. Nah, I'm sure they're legitimate businesses. Monster out of the fridge. Yeah, nah, the volume is good. We can barely hear that though. No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you guys barely hearing the music. Yeah, sorry I let you die near the end there, bro. I apologize about that. I was too locked into chat. I always liked Shadowfang Keep. I really like it as a dungeon. I think it's fucking underrated, honestly. It's such a good dungeon. Like, I think I might... Do I prefer it to Dead Mines? I don't know about that, but I think Dead Mines is more iconic. Okay, we gotta go to the insane... Get the insane ghoul. Yeah, I don't understand their business model. Scholarman's my favorite dungeon ever. Scholarman's is incredible. I like Strath as well, honestly. Just for the lore. Scholarman's and Strath. Fantastic lore. Stockades. You trolling, or is that legit your favorite dungeon? Do you have like a nostalgia for it, maybe? I don't, like, I understand the criticism of Stockades, because back in vanilla there wasn't, you know, it was pretty rough for gear, but here in TotalWoW or OctoWoW rather, you know, they've really improved the gear that you can get, so it's a much more enjoyable dungeon now. But I totally respect it as a choice, especially if it's like for nostalgia reasons. Like, I'm nostalgic about Dead Mines. I still remember the first couple of times. Yeah, for fuck's sake. You got me over here thinking like, oh yeah, this person, you know, must have some like deep childhood memory attached to Stockades. Doing it with their dad or something like that. Hey, it happens. I'm sure there are players out there that do like Stockades. I don't fucking hate it. Oh, brother. Gnomrigan. Now, is that a troll pick? Dude, I got some hectic fucking Noma wipes throughout my life. I remember my druid on hardcore wiping in Noma, but being able to stealth out and saving my character. I do love Noma though, because Gnomes are piss. Now, is that a troll as well? Gnomes are significantly more popular than you would think. Worst ever Sunken Temple. Sunken Temple is dog shit. I hate navigating it. Navigating Sunken Temple is the worst. Now, my first time running it was like 13 years old. It was Christmas Day. We all took a break to eat lunch with our families and came back to finish. It took us like 5 hours to run the damn thing. Yeah, see, that's what I mean by nostalgia for the dungeon. No, unironically, I main gnomes as much as I can. I would say 95% of gnome players are female. Because they think they're cute. Noma is the first where boys become men dungeon. It does have a significantly higher skill ceiling than everything that precedes it, that's for sure. Oh, whoops. Gotta go down here. Great, thank you. This is fantastic. I love my life. Hans, most of my nostalgia is attached to Monastery and Dire Maul, and then most TBC dungeons. Fuck's sake, how? That's it, I quit the game. Fucking hell, cunt. Love that for me. So fantastic. Biggest blast from the past factor for me are Arathi Basin and Warsong Gulch though. I fucking love Warsong Gulch though, man. Speaking of, let's do this thing. Let's party. Hector, as an Orc and Tauren main, I absolutely love gnomes, especially when the sun goes down. The gnome hate. Yeah, I love Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. All of like the spooky dungeons I love. I loved that shit when I was a kid. I'd put on Cannibal Corpse and then fucking... Can we talk politics? Will Count Binface beat Nigel Farage? I'm personally not going into politics, but chat, you can knock yourselves out with politics. I'll talk about Azeroth politics, going out of bounds in Warsong Gulch with a flag as a 12-year-old. You were one of those players. Fucking hell, I need to get that monster.
Greetings.
Oh, look at that. Absolutely goated.
Be careful.
Alright. We got some quests to hand in. Northwind as well. Yeah, we will go up to Northwind. Not quite yet though. Shit, I was already in undergrad when WoW was released. I was in school. Paying for the WoW sub by doing chores. So I do like a bunch of housework, and then I would pay for my WoW sub, my game card, what is it, 2-month or 3-month game card? I think it was 60 days. I think that was 60-day game card. Disgustingly old and decrepit. Hey, brother, I'm withering away as well. Hang on. Baby. Hell yeah. You know, lucky fucking Stitches didn't come along just then. I'll tell you what annoys me. They really need to fix the maps. Because if you'll notice, I am on the path. You see, I'm like, hang on, I'll go stand directly in the middle of the fucking path. Look at that. Look at where I am. Look where I am right here. Look at that. They haven't centered the shit. Super annoying. No, no, no. Put me back where I was. No way. Whoops. Where was I? Was I about there? I fucked it. I fucked it when I accidentally put it aside just a little bit more. I couldn't, because my plan was to just undo it. Man makes his plans and God laughs. Oh, buddy. And now I've got to work out what we're going to have for lunch later. You're right, but it's tiny and not even a real bug, so they just ignore it. It's minor. It's a minor gripe, but if you're not familiar with the map, like if you don't know your way around the map, you are gonna get lost. That happened to me in WoW the first time I was exploring Northwind. I was like somewhere up around trying to get into that little cove up here. I'm like, according to the path, you just go to it. But I was like, where the fuck is this path? Super frustrating, man. We are also very close to level 27, which I'm excited for. Let's go up and talk to Abercrombie, give him his zombie juice. His delicious, nutritious zombie juice. I think you've got to have like a smaller hand than mine to make these MMO mice work. The buttons, man, are just... I don't know. Just not ideal. Fuck's sake, cunt. How many of these spiders are there? Oh, beautiful. Whoa. Alright, let's pop that son of a bitch. They're bugged in this. Usually, yes, but they're so fucking buggy in this, and like sometimes they'll be really, I'm gonna die. Yeah, sometimes in this they're really big, like they're a lot bigger than they are in official. Oh, that's not too bad. And in this you have to make the choice between whether you want friendly nameplates or enemy nameplates. You can't have both on at the same time like you can in official servers. Bloody hell. Look, mine procs reasonably, but you're gonna get less This is Ascension? No, this is Octo. You're going to get less procs in a group though, naturally. And we're getting some good drops. Okay, I think that album's over now.
Good day to you.
Okay, so we're gonna figure out how we do this by, I think we were more like here for the camera. No, just above the spells. Yeah, like there. That's good enough for me. Cool ribs. Sweet. Dude, it's gonna take a while to get used to the mouse, like the Naga. What's everyone's preference? Like, if you're playing WoW, are you using an MMO mouse or are you using a regular mouse? Always used an MMO mouse, yeah. 10 years. What happened to it? Did you just wear it down to nothing? This is a Naga. The ergonomics of it are just not ideal for me. Like, if the numbers were further back on the mouse, like further down, because the way I hold my mouse, like here, this is like my regular, like I think it's a basilisk. No, it's a viper. I don't know. It's just the feel. Maybe it's the weight as well, and it's the width of the mouse itself. Then I bought a wireless Naga, and now back on the wired one. At least you don't have to change battery or charge it. Hector, got a Rapu V16 basic mouse with 2 side buttons. I use them and bind them with control too. Ah, so that basically gives you 4. I have small hands, so it doesn't affect me. No, fair enough. Schmercules. Nagas don't last. I've had many. The Logitech version of the Naga is my go-to. I was looking, just out of curiosity's sake, at the SteelSeries Aero X9 wireless. That looked a lot thinner. I think that would suit my hand and the feel of it in my hand better. Oh, it's got the swappable keys. That's fucking sick. This one doesn't have the... I don't think this has RGB. Not that that matters, but... Justin, I've also got a Corsair 12-button mouse too, but wasn't a fan. Is that the Scimitar? I think that's called the Scimitar. I will use that. Okay, I'm gonna start like putting these things in here. No. Yeah, okay. I still have my Molten Edition Naga I got at the Diablo 3 release long ago. What's the condition like? I was looking at that one because it seems to be quite affordable as well, and it looks a lot thinner. It looks a lot thinner than... I mean, I've got another... Alright, 27, sweet. I'm gonna split these up. The clicker is going out. Ah, R.I.P. F's in the chat for a real one. I actually rate Star Shards. Star Shards get a lot of hate, and I do not despise it. I've got a wide razor mouse here. That's pretty good. Hey, sorry, which hour is arena chest? Every third. Sorry, every fourth. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I really love it. The only thing that I don't like about Star Shards is that it's arcane. And then Searing Shot is fire. They should like homogenize the fucking spell use, like make them holy or something like that. So they've got better synergy. Because I don't think priests get anything that increases their arcane damage, so it just doesn't make as much sense to me. Okay, 7 is here. Oh shit. Love this for me. Cop that, nerd. Oh. Hello, bro. How many people are online on that server? G'day, mate. Let's have a look. 144 online right now with a max online today of 457. Nice and quiet, just the way I like it. And the population is split 53% Horde, 47% Alliance right now. Ooh, that was always a gamble. Dude, those worms fuck you up. Get away from me. Fuck off. Fucking rogue cunt. So yeah, if you prefer busier, more populated servers with lots of groups going, I would highly recommend the PvE server. It's just that it's lost its communal feel now. Whereas I find the PvP server, although it's significantly quieter, it's got a much better feel to the server. Bruh, get away. chew that bone. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you have to choose PvP server with the most pop, what would you pick right now? What do you mean, mate? I don't exactly understand the question. OctoWoW only has one PvP server currently. If you care to elaborate, I'm happy to answer the question though. I crept the music volume up a little bit. Alright, that should be a good balance. What WoW? I mean, sorry, thanks. This is OctoWoW. It's a free-to-play private server. With actual population, I would play the PvE realm and then do battlegrounds. You can also activate war mode. A lot of players still do war mode as well. Hector, yeah, I play it this time so the PvE server's quieter. Less competition for questing. Pop's only around 1k. That's like my fucking limit for what I want my servers to be around. Oh, huh, look at that. Cloth trousers. 9 fucking spirit. 4 strength though. Absolute fucking clutch drop. Oh, we're gonna pull both of them now? Great. Great. Yeah. Although the strength is useless for me. Oh, brother, we got 3 of them now. Okay, I need them. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. There we go. That's what we want. This is a war of attrition. No! How's it going, Z? How's Assassin's Creed going? You streaming today? Yeah, come over here, baby. Boom. What I really want to do is like have a look at the trousers. I had a the sanguine robe on my wall, like on the PvE realm. I've just not high enough level to equip them yet. I think actually I had them drop on a different character. I just mailed them over to myself. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to have a look at what these look like. Not bad. It's the spirit, really. It's like absolutely clutch. What's everyone leveling right now? If I don't already know. I was playing some DAH2. I gotta be up at 7:30. Cute girl didn't text me back. She was out of my league, though. What do you mean she was out of your league? Leagues are bullshit, brother. There's no such thing as leagues. You're a great guy. The world's your oyster. So let's rock and roll. Let's pull both of them. Bruh, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Alright, we've cocked this one up. Thank you for the follow, Schmercules. I love your name, man. It's fun to say. Hey, get away from me. Get away from me. Okay, I'm just gonna like cop these hits just while I reset them. Okay, now we jump. Yeah. You're okay. It reminds me of Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Hercules, Hercules. You know the joke that he does. It's surprising I got it right given the fucking accent, you know what I'm saying? Makes everything I say sound wrong. Okay, how many of these are we gonna pull? That's the question. Oh shit. Three. Three. Count them three. Oh boy. Alright, we fucked that one up. Let's bail. Let's bail. Get out of here. We bit off way more than we can chew. Oh fuck. Honestly, if anybody's interested in starting on fucking OctoWoW, I would say if you're looking for like a really chill environment to just like start in, the PvP server is so good. Even if you're like typically hesitant to join a PvP server, I think this is just, it has everything going for it right now. Hector, right now I'm leveling a Tauren Shaman tank and a human Shadow Priest. Keeps things balanced so I don't burn out. No idea which one I'll main yet. Honestly, might even roll something else entirely. No, that's fair enough. The world's your oyster. I still hope that we get a new class. I would love to see a new class. That I think the player base would be so vocal about what that new class would be that in all likelihood they would, that I don't think we would ever reach a consensus. That's why they should poll. Should poll the people. Is Lupos up? I found Lupos the other day. I don't think Lupos is going to be up. I mean, we can try. Nah, I don't think Lupos is up. He might be back further down that way, though. Not 100%. I thought, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I thought that was Lupos because it was... The wolf seemed a lot wider than usual. I've heard people say Death Knights were originally meant to be in vanilla along with a bunch of the later raids and classes. So that's what the latest leak for Official Classic Plus was suggesting, that they're going to add Death Knights into the game because a lot of their spells were already in the code through like in NPCs, through knacks, what have you. I would have loved to have seen... I think what they were going to do is they were going to do a 7 Seas expansion or something like that. And then they fought Dragon Isles, and then they went to they went to Outland. I would love to see the Octo team implement some of the original ideas. How about don't put the plague on me? Have we considered not doing it? Have we considered just letting me fucking live in peace and harmony? What about that? That's a fucking option. Crit me so I get focused casting, please. Thank you. I just think Death Knight, the low hanging fruit of the class tiers. You know what I mean? Like they're just such an obvious pick. Don't you love Ravenhill? This like might be my favorite area. Like not my like Duskwood is my favorite zone, but like Ravenhill might be my very favorite area in the entire game. I know that's probably a hot take, but I've got like the most nostalgia for this place. Must you fucking poison me, mate? Must you fucking ruin my life like this? You can see from the shadow on my face, like that's where my beard grows to, and I've been like trimming down to there. I don't even know why. Too hot of a take. I know, it's such a hot take having like a zone, like an area preference in fucking in World of Warcraft. Do you mind to reroll on Horde side someday, or are you strictly an Alliance player? I like Undead. I would play Undead for sure. What about you? Do you play Horde and Alliance, or do you just play one? There's more Ladim. One thing I don't like about Octo is that you can't just mark mobs, because normally I would just mark Morladim with a skull so I can see him everywhere. There he is, the menace himself. Get away from me, dog. But yeah, I have nothing against Horde, I just prefer the Alliance races. I grew up an Alliance kid, so it's just stuck with me into adulthood. Plus, back in the day when I started playing, it was more like the Alliance were the good guys and the Horde were the bad guys. And that's the attitude that the players had as well. Like nowadays, like with the player base, it's not really that big of a difference. Especially if you're playing over on retail, because everything, like retail official servers, simply because everything feels like there's no such thing as factions anymore. They're all exactly the same thing. Like, the factions are meaningless over on retail. In Classic, the factions still matter, and that's one of the reasons why I love Classic. Because it still feels like that there's an ongoing war, especially on PvP servers. You just don't feel like that in other versions of the game. Like, it's meant to be World of Warcraft. There is meant to be war, there is meant to be conflict, battles, and what have you. Anyways, guys, I'm getting really hungry, but I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow. So if you are not doing anything tomorrow, feel free to tune into the stream. I'm going to be streaming at a similar time. Is anyone streaming right now over on Twitch? If anyone's streaming right now, let me know and I'll raid out to you. I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to... If anyone wants to start their stream or something like that, let me know and I'll raid out to you. Cheers for hanging out though, everyone. If no one's streaming, I'm probably not going to raid out. So you picked the good guys. Nice. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, so Orc or Blood Elf was always cooler to me than Alliance. Oh, are you, it's not my birthday, but are you streaming, Expect? Because I'm happy raiding out to you. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Lord of the Rings orcs much more than World of Warcraft orcs. Cheers. Thank you for the gift. Are you streaming right now, Expect? Nah, it's enjoyable to hang out with everyone. I love chatting to everyone. It's why I do this. Like, we've all got a shared passion for Classic WoW here. Yeah, I'm not doing much there. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm gonna raid out to Expect. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. You're not live, Z? Alright, all good. I'm raiding out to Expect then. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.